ఇది నా క్లాస్
ఇది సెకండ్
Good evening, all of you. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about international marketing strategies. In previous class, we discussed upon international marketing mix, that is product planning and pricing, marketing communication, marketing channels. In today's class, we are discussing about international marketing strategies, block 3. Under this, we will cover international marketing planning, segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Then international services marketing, or the overall about the international services marketing. Because with this segmentation targeting, STP, we say STP. With this, a brief introduction to international marketing, you will complete relating to the product marketing. Then under the international services marketing, we will discuss about how the services are done and how the service marketing functions, what are the characteristics of service marketing and all. Right? Let's move on to international marketing strategies. Today's class. So what is international marketing strategy? International marketing strategy, like planning, it involves a planning, right? So generally, we say marketing planning. In marketing, we discuss about what is marketing and all. Okay, and the international marketing is the one which we also can call as a global marketing, like marketing activities which are carried at a global level. So over the international the years we call it international marketing. Right? This international marketing, we are now to see what is the plan. Like it involves trading with the different countries across the globe. Right? The people needs some certain planning, perform their global level marketing functions, and to satisfy their global audience. Okay, and then to see that the organization will grow with this global business, right? So this in this process, marketers go for planning this international marketing business. So what are the stages or the steps that involves in the international marketing planning process? Okay. First, like as usual, he identifies his customers. Yeah, I'm starting. I think the connection gone, that's why I disconnected. I'm starting now. And this material is also not showing. That's the reason I'm not. Yeah, I'm starting. And with the help of this university professor's PPT to explain you international marketing strategy. So under this expansion process, generally, what is strategic decisions, international marketing strategy involves expansion process and some strategic decisions. That is first whether to expand or not, expand to the international market or not. Then it involves international market evaluation, means which markets to enter, where we are standing first, and which markets we can do where they have the commercial feasibility and their products are culturally accepted and external affairs with those countries. All these international market evaluation. That means the marketer will look into the various international markets and their various aspects with those international markets. Like first of all, international affairs, international relations with that country, and then the commercial feasibility means what are the international relations with that country for that, for his own country and for his domestic country and the country in which he wants to enter the relations and terms and conditions. Then he also look for the market feasibility. His product has a good demand or not, commercial feasibility is there or not, and then cultural aspects. All these they will look into they do the evaluation, international market evaluation, then mode of entry, and then how to enter into the market. Direct way in distribution, previous class we discussed in the distribution, whether to enter the direct marketing strategy or through manufacturing strategy or retailer strategy, how to enter, what is our mode of entry. Okay, as a franchisor, sorry, so how to enter our business into the international market, that is the one. Then once he decide which international market he wants to enter and how he wants to enter, then he will lay down an overall strategy. So here under the international market evaluation, he do SWOT analysis like strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats or challenges. This SWOT analysis, you will see each international market, every level he'll do this SWOT analysis, say expand or not. Whether to expand or not, he will see what are to get into the international market, what are his strengths, what are his opportunity, what are the opportunities he have, what are the weaknesses he have, what are the challenges that he has to face. SWOT analysis is very important aspect where in the decision making for the marketer while entering into the international markets, that at the time of expanding and at the time of doing international market evaluation. Then mode of entry. He will decide how to enter the market as a manufacturer, as a trader, as a distributor, or as a direct mailer, direct trade. Okay. Then the next one is overall stage. That is, he will lay down, once he decide all this, he will come with the overall strategy, laying the planning, organizing, everything. He will lay down overall strategy, then implement the marketing mix. So let us see how the strategic decisions in international expansions goes on at domestic place. No, there's just expand or not. As I said, doing the core analysis. What is our country and our environment? In the domestic market, we do the analysis. In the domestic market itself only, he do that is the marketer does his own analysis. Like which country and what is our country's environment, and in the same country, for my industry, who are my competitors, what is internationalization policies, and what is the growth for international for my industry aspect. We see who are my competitors in domestic country, and how many internationals are there, and what is the growth prospect in my country for my industry itself. You'll see. Then company, what is the company's philosophy, objectives, and the resources available, skills available, what is the management. Here it comes company aspect, SWOT analysis. SWOT is strengths and weaknesses are relating to the company, and opportunities and challenges are relating to the external aspects. Okay. Then product aspect, nature, opportunities, and threats at home. Within the country, for his product, what is his product nature, and what are the opportunities that he have in the domestic country itself. Okay. And what are the threats that he has, challenges that he's facing for his product. And then perceived opportunities and obstacles abroad. This all will be analyzed first at the domestic level. Then once he is satisfied with the product and his performance at domestic level, then he proceed to international market level. That is evaluation. Again, here 3 stages. First, international market evaluation group, then mode of entry, how to enter, and laying down the overall strategy. So now international market evaluation, again, he thinks about segmentation variables, means which country to enter for his product, for his business, which country is suitable. What are the consumer type? What is their culture? What is the climate? And then other aspects, preferences of the customer, government related aspects. Okay. Then market selection. Once he do the segment, first, whatever the markets are there, international markets, we do based on these factors, he do evaluation, international evaluation. Okay. And then what you call based on the countries, their culture, the consumer culture, okay, environmental, climatic factors, economic counts, all these basis, he will do the segmentation, and then he go for market selection. And based on that, he will decide in which market to serve. Okay, market selection. That is in which segment he is ready to go and select the country and do the screening test further, and again go for the further segmentation. Okay, opportunities and demand potential. Once he select the market, see overall international markets, first he divides like into based on certain factors, like countries. He takes certain countries based on their homogeneous characteristics. Okay, and then divide the homogeneous characteristics, climatic, consumer types, then culture, okay, environmental factors. Based on all the economic factors, based on this, he divides the entire continent world into the globe into different segments. Again, in that, he has to select the one particular segment. Once he select that particular segment, he has to see which segment I would like to go, Asian market, European market, or Australian market. Okay, sorry, Asian market, European market, African market, which market I am supposed to enter. Once selection that, then he will look into in Asian market, which Asian countries I'm supposed to do. In those Asian countries, again do the screening. What is their cultures? What are their income groups? What are the different things? Segment data. Means again that selected countries, we do the data segmentation. Okay. Once that is over, he will look for the segmentation he will do based on the geography. Again, in Asian countries, torrid regions, humid regions, okay, like that, different segments he divide, and then his cultural aspects. Okay, again in that country, different cultures, different languages, different people, right? He will do the segmentation. After that, he also looks for evaluating the demand potential demand from the consumers, and in those markets, who are his competitors are going to be, and what are the other market related conditions or factors that are going to affect the business. All these aspects, step by step, international market evaluation we do first. Entire globe we'll divide into some segments. In that segmented global segments, from that global segments, he will select one particular segment. Again, that selected segment, he will do further study. Again, that in that particular segment, country-wise screening of the customers and climate, environmental factors, and he do the segmentation. And then after doing that, again, he will look for consumer demand potentiality and the available competitors in those selected segments, and the other market conditions, environmental, economical conditions. All these, he will availability of the materials, availability of the distributors. All these aspects he will do evaluation. Once that evaluation is completed, and if everything is satisfactory, then you move on to the thinking about the entry into the selected segment. That again, he has a different options. What mode, how he wants to enter into this market, what the mode of entry you would like to know. That is to export, staying in the domestic country or home country only and exporting the goods to the selected segmented market, or enter into the that country on a contractual agreement, or go alliances or direct investment. Like that, he will think about the mode of entry. It's exporting means, again, there involves three types: indirect exporting, direct exporting, internet exporting. Indirect exporting is that you do through your agents, exporting through your agents. This we learned in our previous class under the distribution channels. And do direct exporting means directly having contract with the importing countries trader, and you directly exporting the goods to your customer in the foreign country. Okay, internet trading, internet exporting, online, you just enter into the transaction and do the there is no direct contact and between the this exporter and the importer. Next, contractual agreements means taking the license, entering into the foreign country itself and taking the license and doing the business, or undertaking the franchising in the country, foreign countries, or entering, giving franchises. Say whatever certain companies come to the India to start their business. When the India government not accept to directly start their business, they do their franchising. Okay, they or contract manufacturing, or any other mode which is feasible by that way they enter into the foreign market. The other one is alliances. Alliances means joint ventures. Joint ventures, you can take Honda, Suzuki, okay, or Maruti Suzuki. Hero Honda, of course, earlier it was there. Now they separated. Okay, So based on the market conditions and that countries policies, okay, foreign trade rules and regulations, they decide which mode is feasible, because the mode of entry is the decision of mode of entry depends on various factors like foreign countries, foreign policies, external international trade policies, and the benefits, the cost, availability of the distributors, okay, the all various factors that involves in selecting the mode of entry, and legalization, legal aspects, all these involves. So based on considering all these, the manufacturer, that is the marketer, will decide under which mode we can enter and give a commercial feasibility. The next one is strategic alliances, like entering into the new markets. Like if you see in insurance, there is the strategic alliances are there. Okay, and similarly in the what do you call you are seeing strategic alliances in automobile industry also. Now the next one is direct investment, that is gainful and mergers and acquisitions. Like you directly enter into the foreign country by merging and acquisition existing companies in that foreign country. So and you start your business. Okay, that way we will find different mode of entries which the marketer has to take the decision. Overall strategy. Coming to the overall strategy, once he decide, do the evaluation and select the market and decide how to enter into the foreign trade, then there is international business. Then he will have to lay down the overall strategy. That overall strategy depends on the covers the entire. Like waterfall and sprinkler means not that waterfall, and means what are the sources that we have to gain raise our funds and do business, the required sources, availability of the required sources, and their flow available and the flow and their feasibility. The sprinkler means what are the required sources. Overall strategy is that what are the sources required and how these sources the flow into the business. Means the flow of these business are how the sources rich in the rich sources, the medium sources, and the sources which are limited or the scarce. Okay, and how these are to be handled. He will make the sequencing and timing, and then make sure coordination from the foreign countries and established markets, and then do cross market optimizations. Okay, and see, cross market optimizations is nothing but by undertaking certain agreements, entering into certain agreements and all, he will do make sure that his available resources are utilized optimistically with a low, efficient and effectively. So that all strategies. Say for example, I'll say if we are entering into a foreign market and distribution, okay, path or transportation path. You see Coca-Cola, when Coca-Cola entered into the market, it opened its godowns with the consent of the existing manufacturers into the beverage business. And but okay, so instead of it to open its own godowns and open its own manufacturing units, what it did, it made it a market optimization. The existing manufacturers in Indian market, it has entered the contracts and made them to produce their Coca-Cola beverage on the brand of Coca-Cola with the like whatever the taste of their brand image. With that brand image or configuration, they are producing and selling in the Indian market itself. Okay, so overall strategy, how what are the sources available, and what is the flow of those funds are the various sources, means what they are, which rich sources, which sources are rich in their availability, medium in their availability, low in their availability, and how to arrange and utilize them optimistically and efficiently and effectively is what laid down by the marketer in the overall strategy. Once this is all over, then he think about the marketing mix. That is the four elements of marketing a product. That is product, place, price, and promotion. Then, according to the market situation, he will lay down. They take the decisions relating to product branding, styling, packing, labeling, and services, warranties, and the standards that he has to follow for his product. All these decisions will be taken, and selection in that market, in the once entering into that market, the selected market, how that logistics to be maintained, he will decide, and the price levels to be maintained, okay, trade margins to be observed. All these decisions will be taken, and then promotional techniques will be suitable promotional techniques will be adopted. This is what usually the international market expansion involves. The next one is here the same thing has been explained, international environmental factors, to go or not to go. I explained these market characteristics, company capability will be taken, international market entry strategies, export order, contractual agreement. All these I explained you just now. Cautious positioning with the this is the strategy they adopted. Then based on the, if you see Nestle's one also, how it entered into the market. Okay, this one is okay. Now let us see the next thing. Next topic in the same class. So second, okay. Okay. We have our next topic is that segmentation. Once you do the planning, and here under the stage of planning, you go for what we call the stage of planning, you will go for SWOT analysis. The marketer will do the SWOT analysis in the domestic market, and while at the level of going for international market at international level. This marketer will go for SWOT analysis. Okay. Next, let's continue with the next topic. I'm just opening it. It's taking time. System is slow. taking too much time to open the page online. So next one is STP, that is segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Right? International market. How do we go for international market? STP strategy. How do they do? This one is information time. Please allow me some time. I'm just opening. And generally, present, if you see what are the factors in the market segmentation and positioning, but in generally, by the time it opens, I'll just explain you. Segmentation, targeting, and positioning. This is all these three first letters. We say STP. Okay. So what is international STP strategy? This see at the international level, generally we see that marketer thinking about customer. He's giving marketer preferring the customer, and customer preferences are more in the market. Okay. So building customer relationship and preferring customer, preferring to the customer oriented products, customer satisfaction. Okay, so this is more important. Like what is okay, that how do you build? How do you build customer relationship, and how do you bring the customer satisfaction? This customer satisfaction and building good customer relationship depends on understanding the customer. So in order to provide a satisfied product to the customer and see your customer is satisfied, it is important for the marketer see that he understands the customer. Okay, understanding the customer, that is his behavior, means what is customer, how the customer behaves at different times, what are his preferences, what is his buying behavior. In the marketing, in our marketing management subject, generally you might have noticed customer, you might have studied customer behavior, consumer behavior, right? Consumer behavior. Same here, you are going to in the international market level also, one should learn and understand the customer behavior, how the customer behaves, what is his buying process. Yeah, who are different, what are the different types of consumers in this. Okay, understanding the consumer behavior and his characteristics and his decision process is important even while doing business at international level. Okay, so these are the general factors. So what factors influence the buyer to buy a product? Generally, the factors that influence the buyer are his cultural factors, the culture that he belongs to and he adopts, the country he's staying, and his economic conditions and political conditions also. You may get a doubt how political conditions influence buyer behavior. Yes, political conditions if a consumer on PUBG, government has imposed restriction. So if you are okay, and technology aspects also is the one which influences the consumer behavior. The next, what are how his decision changes? What is his decision process? This we learned in the what you call marketing also. His decision is depends on various aspects like product, brand, store, supplier. These four factors which influence the decision of the consumer, which product to buy. So, and not only this, situations also means occasion. Okay, there are certain buyers who buy product occasionally, and there are buyers who buy do window shopping and just will buy, right? Or innovators. There are some buyers who are innovators. Every new product that enters into the market, they have a passion to buy. Okay, so there are different the buyer choices. Decision process depends on his buyer type. Second thing, the factors that influence the buyer are like the product, brand, store, supplier, occasion. All these are the factors which influence the buyer. Okay. Now let us see what are the steps that the marketer will follow in segmenting the market, targeting the market, and positioning the market. And market segmentation. Here, this global market segmentation. Generally, first, while segmenting the market, you need to identify the basis for segmenting the global market, and then develop the segment profiles and characteristics. You need to do this. So, what are the basis for segmenting the market? As usual, for the domestic market, what we say, the same way at the international level. Demographic factors. Demographic factors usually covers that. What is okay? We already know what is market segment means. Dividing the entire market into homogeneous groups based on their common. Dividing the entire market into different groups based on their common characteristics. Okay. Total market products or services into small groups based on their common characteristics. Okay, the common characteristics are what? Common characteristics means based on the people, consumer need, wants, consumer behavior, based on consumer preferences, based on the product used by the consumer. Considering these factors, we divide the market into different small groups. Okay, and then this factor is based on various factors like demographic factors and geographic factors, psychographic factors, okay, behavioral factors. These all we will consider while dividing the market. Okay, so what are these demographic factors? Demographic factors generally we include consumer buying behavior, like his culture influences the factors that are under demographic segmentation, the factors that influence the people relating to the his culture, his occupation, education, income level, age, okay, and their needs, attitudes, behavior, lifestyle. All these are the factors which influence the consumer on the basis of demographic segmentation. Like different age will have a different preferences, different genders will have different preferences, income levels, your preferences will change, cultural aspects preferences will change. Okay, so he divide the market into same whatever we learned in the market management, same thing at the international level. I'm repeating this again and again. Next one is psychographic segmentation. Psychographic segmentation again is one where the market is divided into the consumer behavior perspective, the characteristics perspective. Like we have different consumers, like achievers, pursuers, traditionals, adapters. Okay, these are the people who already have some achievement and prefer only quality. Okay, and they are status concerned people, and they are next one pursuit segmented. These are the consumers where mostly of women, but similarly based on the requirements, they do the shopping. They women, if you see, mm, though their passion of shopping or whatever, but their purchase behavior depends, and the spending behavior depends on their needs, family needs only. Okay. And the next traditional, they are hard, they very hard. Changing these people are very hard. They stick to certain values and cultural aspects which they built and born and built. Okay. So these are for traditional people rooted to the past. They never want to change from their systems. Adapters, easy, convincing adapters is easy. Convincing adapters is easy. I think I'll share screen now. It's coming. Yeah. Okay. And values, they easily they adapt to the new system. They are open to any system. We really can do that. The next one is these that is based on the consumer behavior and characteristics. We divide, that is psychographic segmentation. Okay. And again, based on what you call, there had been, each group has distinct characteristics and lifestyles again, like top guns, elite cheats, proud patrons, born violence, fantastic, image seekers, star seekers, commodity drinkers. Okay, like that, based on behavior again, like how do they behave? What are see, psychographic segmentation is based on the psychological aspects, how they here or this also behavior, but the thing is that, excuse me, no. Okay. So, based on this, their psychological movements, psychological attitudes, psychological beliefs and values and opinion, personalities, we divided this. And behavioral segmentation is that how do they behave at different occasions, different situations. Okay. On the basis of their knowledge. Okay. Again, the response towards the product and based on the situation, occasion, and okay, that way again they classified the consumers into different categories. That occasion, there are certain buyers who buy only based on the depending on the occasions requirement, various occasions like family occasions or cultural events or like that. They don't go by regularly. Usage rate, groups are formed based on the usage rate. Like again, uh, uh, heavy purchases, medium purchases, occasional purchases, no purchases. And then groups, consumers are divided based on the benefit sort. Like they are the one who are going to, and people, they buy the products only based on the benefits that the product they get. Okay, they say for the sake of benefits only, they buy and they proceed to buy the products. More the benefits, more they expect, and quality they expect from the consumer. Loyalty status, they be just loyal, just usually they stick to a particular brand or product. None other than that brand or product, they buy the products. Okay. So next, user status. Just they wants to make a groups and form potential users or regular users. They want that titles. Okay, early users, early birds, like that. They make the purchases. Buyer readiness stage. Under these, customers are grouped into various groups based on the purchase of a product, readiness to purchase a product, how ready they are, how much ready they are ready to buy the product when it introduced. So here, on based on 6 stages, readiness of the purchaser will be identified, like awareness of product, knowledge about the product, liking of the product, preference, and see all these again data they get with the use of customer CRM tools, customer relationship management tools. These all data they collect through using of CRM, that is customer relationship management. This is a software and a cloud system works behind every company's app or software. With the moment you visit, you download their app and use their app, start using their app, they simply can say what kind of buyer you are, for what purpose. Okay, so that's a segmentation basis. Medically, at the international level, 3 bases are there, and demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. On these 3 bases, consumers will be divided. Next, international targeting. Yes. International targeting. Targeting means is a process of selecting the highest potential customers from the segmented market, from where the market gets the good returns. Okay. We can also describe the process of eliminating the undesirable market segments. Of course, instead of we say as a negative way, let us take it in the project to the act of evaluating and comparing the identified groups and then selecting one or more of them with the highest potentiality. So the targeting is identifying the market segments throughout the world with the 1 or 2 segments which are potential in providing good profits to the organization. Okay. Here you have a success story also. Your answers, if you give the suitable examples for the question, and suitably quoting the examples at the suitable places, you can score good marks. So here is the Barbie story given to you. Young girls prefer to play with adult-looking dolls. Then companies started producing 3-dimension dolls. Okay, one is looking like adults and as just niche market. Okay, for 8 to 12 years girls. They named as a Barbie. Okay, then that adult-looking girl product Barbie has become so successful, and okay, and also has become a teaching tool for the girls to well-groomed young ladies. Okay, Barbie was the projected role model of American girls. The strategy worked well and tried good, and they have a good market. Still, it is going with the successful sales. The next one is criteria for targeting. How do you target? Currents generally the same domestic as well as for the global markets. The criteria targeting is same. 3 main criteria are observed. That is current size and growth potential. What is the current size of our targeted market or the segment? And what are the expected returns from that? Are we going to get expected returns or not? Then what is the profitability we can expect? And the future standard growth potentiality will be observed. Potential competition. And then the next criteria, who are our competitors and what extent we are supposed to give our product competition. I mean, the level of competitor, to the extent of the competitors' expectations, and to stand and sustain in the market, what extent we can compete ourselves in the segment, targeted segment. Okay, and all the aspects will be taken into consideration. When he wants to enter a highly competitive market, it should check thoroughly beforehand whether there is a proper availability of input, raw materials, components, assembles, etc. or not. At the same time, it also has to see what is the competitors' approach and how we are supposed to lay down our strategies to stand in that competitive market. Compatibility and feasibility. The next criteria for the target marketing is compatibility and feasibility. Particular segment when you are selecting, is your business compatible to the market environment restrictions and reasons, and how your business is feasible. Okay, can you give the proper? Can you use the proper promotional tools or not? Okay, what are the resources available? What are the restrictions are there? All these has to be seen, observed. So how to select the global marketing target strategy? See here, number of market segments: undifferentiated global, concentrated, differentiated. Undifferentiated global marketing strategy means you will have only means mass production, mass distribution, mass selling. That is distribution. Concentrated global market strategy, concentrate only particular segment and do or a product segment or product or consumer and do a business. And differentiated global market strategy, enter with come with the different products, brands for the or segments and sell the product. So like that, three different markets are there, strategies. And for each strategy, you are supposed to adopt these features. Number of market segments. If it's under undifferentiated, you'll have a multiple markets. Marketing mix strategy will be single only. Niche marketing will not be there. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, and sales moderately you will have. In case of concentrated global marketing strategy, number of markets you will have because you are concentrating only particular segment. Your cosmetics only for aging, then you will have only that particular women segment, age group women segment. Marketing mix strategy, you will have a one strategy only. Niche marketing, no problem. Already you are concentrated. Next, sales are limited because yours is small group. Entire out of 100 women, you are selecting only aging women who are above 40. Then you will have a limited people. So if you are a differentiated global marketing strategy, you can go for multiple segments because and multiple mix strategies you are supposed to apply, and you will be studied niche different segments, and at large size sales you will have. Like I have a product called FMCG. Like different products, different. If you take the Britannia, these are with the different brands, different choices. They entered into different segments of kids, all age going, and diabetic patients, women. Separately, they are providing their products with different brands. And so they're covering almost all the segments of all the age groups, all the genders, and so their sales will be large. That's the way they laid the strategies. And the next one is okay. We'll stop here, and the remaining we'll cover in our tomorrow's class. Thank you. We'll continue with our tomorrow's class. So today we covered marketing strategy, international marketing planning, and international marketing targeting. Positioning will cover and service market will cover in our tomorrow class. Thank you.